Boy, every time I walk in my garage, I be like, damn, that's my shit? That's me? That's my shit? Oh my God, that's my shit.
Hi there guys, we're back again with another banger. So guys, in this video guys, we're going to be telling you guys our story. We're going to show you guys exactly where we started and how we got this far.
Yes sir, yes sir. So for those who are new to the channel guys, don't forget to hit the like button, the sub button, and also share the video.
Welcome guys, first of all. I'm still recovering from my surgery guys. We wanted to tell you guys our whole story of how we come from and how we were able to reach what we've reached. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly that, how that happened, and my team will basically join us later in the video. So what I'm going to do guys is basically give you guys the blueprint, right? I'm going to share with you guys the whole story, the psychology behind, and all this necessary information that I believe can help a lot of people who might be going through the same challenges. So that's the first thing I want to talk about today. We started trading in the year 2017. 2017 was the year we started trading, and that's while we were still schooling in NWU Val Triangle campus. Yes, we were born and raised in South Africa. After finishing our high school, we went to varsity in Vanderbilt Park. I want you guys to understand that we come from underprivileged backgrounds, and we lived our younger years in the slums of Hammanskraal, Suruman, right? That's the village we came from, and you know, life was tough. Life was very tough guys, and you know, for us to be here is basically almost impossible. We were introduced to forex trading by one of our female friends. She believed that we stood a greater chance because of the discipline we had towards our work, regardless of, you know, the situations and the challenges we were facing at home. So I want you guys to understand that our financial struggles started affecting us and started affecting how we're performing in school. The struggles that we were facing at home started basically demotivating us. Sometimes we were never able to even change our clothes. Mind you, we were in a very high standard of living kind of place. And when we compare where we come from and where we're staying now, it was a totally different game. And the mindset itself was just not prepared for the environment. But I believe the first thing that actually helped us was changing our environment, right? So that's the first thing we did. Changing the environment, guys, it allowed us to grow. We were able to see younger people doing better. Some of them, obviously, there is money. Some of them was, you know, rich parents. And some of them were hustling because, I mean, in the same space, seeing somebody who's able to drive this car, you're motivated to do the same for yourself. Even though you're going to be doing it for yourself, you're starting from zero, you know you have a lot of work to do, but you know what's really possible. I've never seen a black child drive a car like that. And that inspired me. We decided to fully dedicate our time to mastering forex trading, as we believe that that was the only chance we had in terms of changing our current financial situation, right? And we knew that basically mastering forex would inevitably change the overall outcome of our future. Our main goal when we started trading was to simply become consistently profitable traders. And we knew that the moment we become traders, the moment we're successful, despite the fact that we had no money, we're going to be able to approach a prop firm, we're going to be able to use our skills to basically do something. We knew that for us, mastering the skill was the first important step. We knew that we're coming from zero, and I have to be completely honest with you guys, you can't basically make it in forex if you don't have any sort of income. You know, you need income if you want to be a trader, guys, because in reality, you need money to trade. So we didn't have any money from home, and even in varsity, guys, the money we had, we used to blow it over and over. So we found a business structure that was able to help us fund our journey. So now we'll go to a point whereby we're not involved. This business is growing on its own. I mean, the funds we have are able to help us trade, and we trade on a daily basis. Now we're funding and we're going to different industries. We knew that we needed to put the skill first. We needed to focus on the charts, and the lifestyle will follow. So we knew once we master the skill, our lives will change. So money was our second goal, not the first. Our first goal was mastering the skill. After many months of failure, guys, we failed a lot trying to master the skill. We were constantly making the same mistakes. We were blowing our accounts. We never knew that as people, how we are not naturally built to become profitable traders. Like, as a human being, you have to know naturally we are not good traders. You know, because how our mindset is built is not built in a way that you're supposed to trade forex. So with the experience, with learning how to trade, you're gonna understand that there's levels you need to reach. There's level of knowing that, you know, whenever this emotion comes, you can push it away and do what you're supposed to do and not rely on emotions. So basically, we continued learning and actually got involved with real money trading. We basically took like over a year and 6 months before we became profitable. And even when we were profitable, we started at a very small scale because of the profit we had. But we had the skill, so we knew from there it was basically a matter of coming from level 1 to level 2, level 3, up until level 100. Now we're able to trade over 100,000 USD, and that took a lot of time. I want you guys to understand that after mastering the skill, after starting to become profitable, after 1 year, 6 months, all the hard work was starting to pay off. We paid for a few courses as well, guys. I want to be honest with you guys. Paying for a course is a necessary commitment you need to make. You need to be able to commit. You need to be able to take that step in order for you to change your life. You need to know that that's what helped us. That's how we're able to utilize the information we had. That's how we're able to focus a lot, because we knew that we've made a commitment towards our journey. The skills started paying off. We continued our journey of becoming consistently profitable traders. We were making a little bit of $10, which was like 150 Rand in my country. And from there, we started playing with hundreds, and eventually we started making thousands in a month. So today, guys, we're actually 6-figure earning multi-millionaires, and that is after 5 years in the industry. So we took over 5 years. We're now approaching our 6th year. So basically, I want you guys to understand that the art of mastering the skill of trading has been very difficult. It's been a very difficult journey for me and my twin. There were many ups and downs that tried to break us. The only part they told us when we started Forex is that we're gonna basically become our own bosses and we're gonna make lots of money, right? We're gonna make lots of money and we're gonna be rich. That's what we saw on social media. They never told us that we were gonna fail many times. They never told us that we were gonna blow lots of accounts. Nobody said anything about the sleepless nights we were gonna spend. No one said anything about the stress and the anxiety that we're gonna build over time. Nobody told us anything about the jokes the society was gonna have towards us when we're trying to change our lives, when we're trying to better our future. And at some point, man, we made so many mistakes and we lost a lot of money. We risked with our lives in order for us to change our circumstances, right? We had to figure out all of that, guys, all by ourselves. And that's how we became successful. Some of us, after going through so much pain, we decided to succeed instead. We decided to take it as a step to go forward. Some of us never gave up in this pursuit, no matter what. The only time we fail in Forex trading is if you give up, guys. I want you guys to know that. So now we're doing it and we are very aware of the circumstances. We win and we lose sometimes. We understand it's a journey. Basically for us, every time we encounter a loss, we know it's a lesson. We're in between blessings and lessons. We never lose, but we learn instead. That's a cycle that we go through, and consistently over time we get to grow. We thank the team of Epis Gold and we thank you guys for all the support. We're going to be sharing with you guys a lot in this video, guys. I also want to share with you guys one of our strategies, and it's going to be very amazing. I want you guys to stay tuned. We are going to be sharing a lot. Epis Gold, your mentor. Let's go.
Hi there, guys. Welcome once again, guys. Welcome. Basically, guys, I'm bringing you guys into my space where we make money. I want to help you guys know how to make money, and this is going to be one of the most impactful videos ever. This is going to be one of the videos where I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make money, and whatever I'm going to be teaching you in this video, guys, basically applies for the whole financial market, right? It doesn't strictly has to be Forex. It's either you're trading crypto, you're either trading stocks, you're either trading synthetics, whatever markets that you're trading, as long as it's financial markets, whatever we're going to be sharing in this video, guys, will apply. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the psychology behind. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the structure. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the psychology of a winning trader. Basically, this video will help you, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced trader. You're going to be able to know how to basically profit. And if you're struggling, whatever you're struggling with, we're going to help you break it down and know how to move forward from there. And one thing I ask from you guys, 3.0 strategy. The strategy I'm going to be sharing in this video, guys, is actually part of 3.0. 3.0 is not yet out. So basically watch the entire video because I'm doing there for you. And once we're done with that, you can check the video at the end. That's when I'm going to give you guys updates about the 3.0 course that's coming in the next 2 to 3 months, right? So basically, guys, it's going to be one of the most powerful videos. And I want you guys to stay tuned. Let me stop wasting any further time and basically help you guys know how to make money. So let me start, guys. Basically what we have here, we have Euro OD. But before we even start, guys, it doesn't matter. Like I said before, whatever I'm trading here, it applies in all financial markets. I'm gonna firstly start with market structure, guys. A lot of people don't understand market structure. There's a very big gap there. And how I break down my market structure, guys, I use highs and lows. And with highs and lows, guys, it's a lot that you're going to be able to understand. You need to always understand your basics in order for you to move forward. For example, imagine that I'm trying to build a very huge mansion. I'm trying to build a skyscraper. I need to make sure that the foundation is my biggest focus. So I want to help you guys focus on what's more important. Before adding a lot on your building, you need to make sure your foundation is very proper. Please make sure you watch the video up until the end. So guys, basically this is how the market will move, and what you need to do is understand what is the market doing. You can see that the market is basically pushing towards the downside from here, and the market is pushing towards the upside. That is our very first step. You need to be able to understand what is the market doing. So from there, we need to know our market structure. You can see a push from here to here has been a push towards the downside. So this makes this a low. So I'm gonna come here and put this as a low. In fact, let me just put it as a lower low. It's okay. I'm gonna explain further. So the market came from here and it went up. This is a high, but this high is still low. So it makes this what? A lower high. Call this a lower high, guys. So this is our lower high over here, and the market pushes towards the downside. We can see this low is lower than the previous low. Therefore, this makes this a lower low. So we know we have a lower low here, and if I come here, we have our lower high. So basically the same thing happens. I'm just gonna put all those things up until towards the downside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you guys seeing this? Something changed. I'm going to change the color. So let me explain what's happening here so that you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So basically, guys, the market was pushing towards the downside. We call this a lower low. The market is giving us a lower high. These are the components of forming a bearish trend, guys. This is when the market is going towards the downside. We call this a bearish trend, or we call this a sell. The market is selling, the market is going low. So basically, guys, when it comes to Forex, we only have two directions. We either buy low or sell high. And the same application will help you make money, because you know that when you buy low, let's say, for example, I'm buying an apple. If I buy an apple for 2 units and I sell it for 6 units, you can see that I've made 4 profits of units, and that is my profit. We need to buy low and sell high. So the same application also applies in Forex trading. This level here is helping us understand market structure. We call these levels reversal levels. These are levels that you need to know whenever you trade Forex. You have to know that the market has levels. This here, we call this area a support. Call it a support because the market is being supported at this area. The market came, and when it came here, it reversed towards the upside. It means this area we have here is acting as a support, right? It's acting as a floor. The market will come and bounce at the floor and go towards the upside. And now when it comes to the top here, we have our resistance. Now, this area here is a resistance because it's acting as a ceiling. The market is failing to push above that area, hence it's reversing further towards the downside. So now we know that we have a support, we have a resistance, and we know all this information will help us be able to identify our trade. If, for example, I wanted to enter a sell, I see that the market is at a ceiling. I know when the market comes here, it's at a high. I want to now sell. We sell high, we buy low. At this area I would have bought because we have a support. We buy low, and in this area we have a resistance, we sell. You can see the market gave us a bearish move towards the downside, helped us create a low, and being able to know whether we have lower lows and lower highs helps us understand whether we're in a bearish or a bullish trend. So whenever the market pushes below, we need to make sure we note all these highs and lows. I see here this area is acting as a ceiling. Now the market is failing to push above, but when the market came back towards this area, it became a support. You guys see this? I want you guys to understand this. I want you guys to know that the beginning of a support, whenever it ends, it becomes a resistance, and the opposite is also true. So this is the resistance over here. So now whenever we have a support, the market is failing to push below this area. It is support. So now should the market have the opportunity to push below and comes back to this area, it will now become a resistance. So basically it's more like the concept I told you about the ceiling and the floor. The market is failing to push below this area, but once you break the floor, you are now in a new area. Now in that area, you are back at the floor. Now the floor that used to be a floor becomes a resistance. It's now a ceiling. So we know the ceiling, we push back down. So once we break our support, we're going to create a new support. And if this is a new support, this becomes a new resistance. The market is resisting. Same thing happened here. The market is being resisting, and the end of a resistance becomes a new support. The end of a support becomes a new resistance. So the market was failing to push above. Now once the market was able to break and it comes back at this area, it becomes a support. Same thing applies. So all this information help you guys understand the strategy I'm trying to share with you guys in this video. I want you guys to know that you need to trade with the trend. The trend is your friend. Whatever people try to tell you, don't focus on that. A lot of people basically get lost in the noise. They listen to a lot of people and they never get to profit. So we are talking about something that has worked for us. Whatever I'm teaching you guys has proven to work, and that's why I'm teaching it to you, because it will also definitely help you, because it helped me. I'm able to make money following these certain rules, and if you follow these rules as well, you're gonna be able to make money. One thing I want you guys to understand as well is market structure. At the same time, I want you guys who are intermediate and advanced to be able to catch up with the things that you might have missed if you were rushing towards the bigger stuff and you fail to focus a lot on your basics, because if you're lacking your basics, it will show. So now guys, you can see I've been creating lower lows, we're in a bearish trend. Now the market came and created a structure higher than this one. You can see this was the lower high, but the market broke that high and it became a higher high. So now this is an indication that we are changing a trend. Now if this is a higher high, the market comes towards the level, we call this what? It's a higher low. Right, so now we have a higher low and the market pushes above once more. We have here another higher high, and this will now become what? The higher low. So I'm just going to basically put this for you guys, and I'll continue explaining the strategy. Now we can see that we have two trends, right? We have a bearish trend and we have a bullish trend. The difference between these two is that this has lower lows and lower highs. This one has higher highs and higher lows. This is FSO strategy, triple O strategy. Nobody has a strategy. Nobody has a strategy. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to have this bar, right, and when I have another bar. We use two bars in this strategy. I'm gonna call this the big bar, I'm gonna call this the small bar. Once we break the big bar, the market change direction. Once we are still below the small bar, we're still in the same trend. The opposite is also true, and I'm gonna help you understand what I'm talking about here. So basically guys, whenever the market comes here, I'll come and take this bar of mine and put this here, right? I'm putting this bar over here because I'm understanding that whenever the market breaks this area, because it's my lower high, it's a high. Once the market breaks this area, it's going to create a higher high, and it means now we've changed direction. So as long as I'm below this big bar, I'm still looking for sales. So the market will push down. Once it pushes down, it creates another big bar. Whenever the market crosses this area, we're looking for buys. So I know that these bars help me understand that as long as I'm below them, I'm still looking for sales. So now the market can push and create some sort of commotion here. Right? Let's say the market was failing to break below. We can see this is support. The market was failing to break below. So I'll come here and put a small area, right? So the market came, broke below, and is touching this area. It's testing the small bar and not the big bar. So the market will push below and test the small bar and continue pushing towards the downside. Remember, this big bar is created by a lower low. So if I come to my lower low, I have the big bar, right? And if I come to this area, the market might have struggled to cross this area. So I'm going to put this here and explain to you exactly what I mean. I hope I'm not losing you guys. I'm going to explain, even if you are not following me right now, I'm going to explain in a way that you understand. So the market has a big bar, and now it will come back and test a small bar, right? This small bar, as long as we are in this area, we're still looking for sales. Once we come to the big bar, the market is going for buys. That's when we expect reversal. So guys, what I'm teaching here is a strategy of you knowing when to look for sales, when to look for buys. Once you get that, you're gone. That's Forex. Once you know when to look for buys, you're buying, you're making profit. Once you know when to look for sales, you're selling, you're making profit. If you go the opposite of buying low, sell high, that's when you're making losses. You guys understand me? Imagine if I buy an April for 2 units and tomorrow it's selling for 1 unit. You see, I've lost. So you understand the concept, guys. So the same thing applies. These bars are there to help beginners. We're calling this the 3.0 strategy because 3.0 is basically 5 years of experience approaching 6 years. We were able to break down the market in the most simplest form, in a way that even a beginner can understand, even a 2-year-old can understand. So the only thing you need to do in order for you to understand this strategy is practice, right? If you're able to practice and understand these basics, you're able to make money very easily. For example, you see the market came here to test the big bar. Once we test the big bar, the market has changed direction. Are you guys seeing this? So now we know that once we tested the big bar, now we're looking for buys. So guys, this might be confusing for you. Don't worry. This is basically concepts of you understanding what kind of a trend we have. I'm helping you guys identify trends in a way that nobody's ever taught you. FSO strategy, guys, all of this will be covered in the 3.0, and I'm sharing one of the strategies completely for free. There's other strategies which are more simple as well in order to help you guys make money a lot more easy. So this is basically a strategy, guys, to call it the big bar and small bar. So these areas are basically helping us know what kind of a trend we have. As long as we know what kind of trend we have, we are following the market. Make sure you follow the trend. Make sure the trend is your friend, because whenever we're in a sell trend, we are selling. Whenever we're in a buy trend, we are buying. Imagine if I'm able to spot that I'm now in a buy trend this early. Whenever the market goes below and creates a higher low, I'm going to enter my buy. I'm buying low and see how much I'm profiting. because I understand my rules, because I've broken down the market in a way that is simpler for me, and that's what made it simpler for you. So now let's look at the market and see if we can apply this in the bull market. What I taught you guys, if you want to go back to the video, look at it one more time, practice, and apply it into the bull market and see if you understand how to apply it. So basically, guys, what we have here, we can see if you look at the market had a push towards the upside. This was a bullish trend. This was a buy trend. We were going above. And from there, the market created a peak. And from there, we started selling. So this is now a bearish trend. You can see that from the overall view, we can have an overview of what's exactly happening in the market. So from there, we can go to the daily chart. And if you go to the daily chart, we're just looking at information. And I just want to go to the hour chart and see if there's something I can teach you guys and apply what we taught you. Like we taught you guys before, I've been teaching you guys. Let's say now we have the highest high, right? You can see the market is coming from a bullish momentum, right? I'm gonna come here, put this over here. I'm gonna come here, put this over here. These are the levels that I taught you guys. We start with levels first so that you know where we're playing and see that we're still above support, so we might still be looking for buys, right? The market can sell from here up until this area before you can start looking for buys. So the market gave us some sort of a double bottom here. You can see then from there the market pushed above our, what do you call this? I want to see if some of you guys are actually paying attention. What do you call this, guys? This is our resistance, right? The market broke our resistance, and after breaking the resistance, it became a support. To save time, I'm just going to put in S. So now, since now it's a support, the market pushed towards the upside. So this support was a resistance before. The market was failing to push above. Once we broke it, we now see support. The market is playing above. So we know that the market can come and test this support before we change direction towards the upside. So now let's continue with what I taught you guys. I don't want to lose you here. We can see this area as a high, right? And if you go back down, this is now a lower low. So I'm just going to come here, and here, this is a lower high. I want you guys to see something. Before we can see that we had a higher high, we had a higher low, higher high. So this is a higher low we see over here. So this is the big bar that we have at the top. Hope I'm not losing you guys. This is the big bar, and this is the small bar over here, right? So the market is at the big bar. If we touch the big bar, we're changing direction. We're looking for bullish momentum. We are now looking for buys. So the market is showing us that it's on a bearish trend because it gave us a lower high. This was a higher high at some point, right? You guys know that this was a higher high at some point. So now it came back and made a lower high. Now it's a lower high. A lower high, it's a bearish trend. So from a higher high, the market made a lower low, made a low, and the market pushed up. It failed to push towards a level. It didn't continue the bullish trend. It made a lower high. Now this high is lower than the previous high. So it's a bearish trend. That's the first confirmation we're able to see because we understand the big bar and the small bar. Now you guys seeing the strategy is so easy. You can spot the trend at the earliest form. So at the earliest forms, you can really make profit. Imagine me entering myself over here. How many profit would I have basically secured? We've broken down our strategies in the most simplest form. And basically, we can also apply trends on top because from this understanding now with lower lows, lower highs, we also apply trends on top of that. And it becomes even more simpler. So all the strategies we teach you guys, the more you're able to understand them and apply all of them all together, you can be able to basically get to a point where you make little to no loss. Obviously, you always have a loss here and there because we need to always continue learning. But when you get to a point whereby you reduce all your losses, you make more profit. Imagine if I win 5 trades and lose 5 trades. You see, I'm breaking even. But imagine if I've learned all the strategies and I'm making 2 losses now. I'm increasing my wins. You see, these wins now are actually 3 because I'm reducing my losses. That's what I want you guys to know. I want you guys to reduce your losses because you might have missed important basics. These are the things you need to be able to spot very easily. This strong push towards the downside was indicating that we might be selling. So we had another push, a strong push towards the downside, right? So now at this area, you can see that we had a very big bar, right? This is our big bar here. This is our big bar here. See? And if we come here, we have our small bar, right? Which is at our lower low, which is over here, which is at our lower low, right? Small bar. Now the market is testing the small bar. We are still looking for sells. We didn't come to the big bar, right? We're still looking for sells. The market is still testing the lower bar. You can see the market can play here, push towards the downside, right? Push towards the downside. You can see that over here. As long as you understand them, guys, you can make money very easily. We can see, we can put our big bar here. You can see this is our big bar. This was a very strong support at this point. Once we cross that level, we have our small bar, we have our big bar. So the market didn't come, it almost touched a big bar, but it didn't cross a big bar, it didn't come to a big bar, so I'm still looking for sales. So I don't know how more simpler I can break this down for you guys, but it's going to be breaking down a lot more simpler in a way that even a 2-year-old can understand in the triple O that's coming in the next few months. So make sure guys you watch the video up until the end. What I want to show you guys before we even continue, guys, our signals are very powerful. What we teach you guys here, it's working. I want to show you guys something. We also have a mentorship that's only $18 a month, which I think is rather cheap because the aim is giving back. The aim is making sure that you guys are putting in the bare minimum, but you're making a lot of profit. You're making a lot of money. We're investing in yourself. You know, we're providing so much at a small fee because the aim is to make sure you guys win. I want to show you guys our mentorship. So guys, this is our mentorship, guys. Are you guys seeing this? This is our mentorship group. We have NASDAQ, which is indices. We have currencies. Let me check signals. Check our signals, guys. We're killing. We're just killing. People are happy. People are making withdrawals, guys. I want you guys to check this out. It's only $18 a month. You can see people are winning there, and they're also flexing with withdrawals. So you know whatever we teach works. Once you see that, we have trading ideas. We have a lot of groups, and we also had a video that explains what we do in our mentorship groups. And if you guys pay attention, you're gonna make a lot of money. So now let me not fade away from what we're teaching you. I was just showing you guys we're in a bearish trend, we hit the high of the trend, looking for sales. This is a very strong confirmation for you to enter the sell. That's why the market continue to hit. Not only take profit 1, but take profit 2. Where is take profit 2? It's here. The market sold from here towards that level because we use trends and we understand our basics. Now let me continue, guys. So guys, now basically I just taught you market structure. I want to teach you guys trends. Let me see if I can teach you guys trends as well. When it comes to trends, guys, it's not very complicated, right? Now when it comes to trends, it's very easy. Like I showed you before, whenever we have this, I'm gonna make this very quick because trends is something that we've been teaching guys. We're actually the masters of trends and trends. Those of you that have been following us for many years understand what we mean when we say trends and trends. Whenever we're going towards the upside, we call this a bullish trend, right? This is a bullish trend, and from there we have what we call a bearish trend, right? The market is now pushing towards the downside. This is not the only trend, guys. We also have something that is called consolidation, or rather a ranging market. The market sometimes range. We have phases in the market where the market is ranging and it hasn't yet decided whether it's going up or down, right? This is a ranging market. So you can see we have 3 types of trends. We have a bullish trend, we have a bearish trend, and we have a ranging trend. We know the ranging trend. Whenever I enter here, I want to exit quickly because it's not going any further, and I want to enter myself. Basically, this is scalping, and it's more dangerous to trend a ranging trend because you want to enter and exit quickly. With the bullish and the bearish trend, you're gonna make profit because you know when to enter at the lowest point of a bullish trend, you're gonna make all this money. You're gonna buy low, sell high. If you enter quickly on a sell, you're able to spot that it's now a lower high. It's a bearish trend. You can enter a sell very quickly and be able to profit all the way towards the downside. So trends are also important, and we teach trends, and all of these things are also going to be covered a lot in triple O. So basically, guys, we're gonna have a pre-sale that's coming next week. Be sure you check out the description. Come back to the video. We're gonna give you guys a very big discount and get all the benefits, premium benefits, the app that's coming, all the information, guys. Once you guys here, you should also benefit. We're coming with giveaways as well. We're gonna be giving away like 10,000 rand. That's like around 600 to 700 USD weekly because we've made a lot of money from the market. We're now giving back in information, in funds, in education. We're also doing drip. We're gonna be giving away clothes. So we want to engage with you guys. We want to make sure we are one with our supporters, and we're doing this for you guys. The reason we're like this, for me personally, I almost died. Yo, so that was a very strong awakening. The one thing that I missed a lot when I was not there is you guys. You are the biggest drive for me, to be honest. I'm doing everything that I'm doing all for you guys because it's a higher purpose. It's beyond me. Even when I want to sleep, I have to wake up and do it for you. I love that. I love that. That's my life, to do something for someone else. It's a bigger reason to continue because God blesses you. I mean, I feel like God kept me alive because there's a lot of good I had to do. God kept me alive because there's a lot of people I had to help, right? When you are at your highest moment, that's when the devil will come for you. Actually, Will Smith said that, even though obviously there's a lot of controversy when it comes to that guy. But yeah, whatever that's happening, let's not get included with that. But you know, knowledge is knowledge, guys. The devil will come for you when you're at the highest. We're doing so much and we're even going more. Like I showed you guys on the last video, we're going to be doing more. So we're just getting started, guys. So now what I want to show you here, guys, is trends. I can see from the daily charts that we're going towards the downside. Now let me see if I can spot the trends. So guys, I want you to see this is a ranging market here. See, the market was ranging at this area. It wasn't actually a very clear. This was a strong bullish, and this is a strong bearish movement, but this was a consolidation. So the market will have different phases. We'll have a consolidation, we have a bullish momentum, we have a bearish momentum, we have a consolidation, we have a bearish momentum, we have a consolidation, bullish momentum, we have a strong bearish momentum. All those things, you're going to be able to understand market structure and be able to profit from there. So now from a high time frame, I want to go to a small time frame and see if I can see anything to basically formulate my trade. I can see here, if I put this area over here, I can see that the market is now basically outside the bearish trend. You can see that the market was in a very strong bearish move. You can put this here. This is a very strong bearish move. We're looking for sales only for as long as we're inside this trend. But when we're outside, we know we can look for possible bullish momentum. That is just understanding how the market works. Before I explain this, guys, let me share with you again something that is very powerful. I want you guys to use these lines. We call this the breakout of a trend, right? So how does it work? So basically, if I come to a trend, let's say the market is going towards the downside, I'm going to use a resisting trend line, right? This is the resistance. So because we're selling, once we break our resistance, once we break our ceiling, we're going to go for buys. Our ceiling tells us that we're still going low. This is a ceiling. This is a downtrending resistance. So I want you to understand how this thing works. So we're still selling. Once we break this out, we're looking for buys. So now when we come this side, we have an uptrending support. Because we want to buy, we have a support. We buy the support, we sell at the resistance. If we break our resistance, we are buying. If we break our support, we're selling. So now this is an uptrending support. Because it's being supported, we're looking for buys. Once we break our uptrending support, becomes a ceiling, we sell. You guys understand this? I want to share with you guys all this information. Please rewind the video as much as you need and understand the concepts that we're sharing. There's so much I can do in a video this short. And if you want a full breakdown on everything that is taught individually and all put together, make sure you check out the 3.0 course. It's coming, the preset is coming as well. It's going to be very powerful. So now I'm able to understand that when inside the bearish trend, I can formulate a new trend. For me, guys, I actually like to keep my charts clean. I just process my information. I mean, I'm at that level. I can process information and look for new moves. So now since we're in a bullish momentum, I'm looking for the trend. Okay, I think I'm seeing something. I can see, guys, remember guys, this might look easy for me because I'm an expert. Imagine looking at a juggler. A juggler can be juggling all those balls very easily because he's an expert. You know, everything looks easy when it's done by an expert. I want you guys to understand, don't rush yourself. You are not supposed to be good at something when you're starting. You understand me? You can be good when you're starting at something, but over time you're going to become better. So same thing applies with Forex, guys. Whenever you start, you're going to be the worst at it, but over time it's unreasonable that you will improve. You're going to improve and you're going to become the best. So if I do it, it looks very easy for me. And if you do it over and over and over again and take enough time, it's going to be very easy for you to trust me. So from here, I can already spot the trend, and I can see with this that we have a bullish trend. So the market is coming here towards this level. Okay, this is the level that we saw before. Remember, guys, this was the ceiling. I think we were here. Yeah, this was the ceiling. See, it's been a ceiling for actually a while. Now I'm analyzing using trends. I understand the structure. You guys can continue the structure and see how far I can go with it. And over time, guys, we're gonna go to a point whereby you also go live on YouTube and have some of you guys analyze with us and see if you can actually apply all these things. Because I'm teaching you guys for free, so at least the bare minimum you can do is apply what we teach you. Apply this on your trends and see if you can understand. And if you have any questions, you can find us in our $18 mentorship. We're actually there on Sundays. Every Sundays we're in our mentorship. Personally, I've been away for like 2 weeks. I missed 2 sessions, so I'm gonna be there this session and going forward. Because now I'm back. I almost died. You guys know I come from operation. But yeah, man, everyone knows that every Sunday we're there. Wherever which group you're in, you're gonna be able to see us. Whoever has been a student has been a student since day one. We don't let go of our students, guys. Any student of ours that's ever joined us is still a student up until today. Whoever is a student will get a 3.0 course completely for free. So you either join the current course we have, or you wait for the pre-sale. But at the end of the day, whenever you join us, you're with us until the end. We'll never drop you. Whenever we update, wherever is our current student will get it for free, because the aim is to give. I mean, I can do this for myself, but God won't teach me this to be that selfish. All right, I can see these are my levels. I'm just putting my levels now, guys. You can see these are the levels we have. Okay, this is more of a range, guys. Sometimes use lines, sometimes you can use zones to cater for the market. So yeah, I mean, that's what I've seen so far. So basically, guys, I've drawn my trend and I can help you understand what it means. If I continue with my analysis, I can see that we're still pushing towards the downside. We have trends in trends. And those who know trends in trends are basically our students. And there are people who are also our biggest supporters here on YouTube. So trends in trends, guys. So basically in the overall bullish trend, we are currently in a bearish trend. We are able to see we're in a bearish trend because we spotted our lower lows and lower highs, right? Once you break outside this area, we're looking for higher highs and higher lows. We're looking for bullish momentum. So the market is still in a bearish trend. You can still push and sell towards the downside before pushing above, but that's up to the market. For me to actually have an entry, I need to go to an even more smaller time frame. So if I go to an even smaller time frame, you can see this is actually acting more of a stop loss hunt. There's also stop loss hunts, guys. The market will try to test you. The market doesn't always respect the rules. That's why we have stop losses. That's why we have rules, because the market can sometimes, try to take out people who don't follow rules. Those who don't have rules, the market will kill them. Those who have rules, we have learned how to prepare ourselves, right, for that. That's how we have stop losses. So we take profits and all those things you're able to learn over time. I teach you guys all those things over time. So now I can see that in this area here, this is where we're at. You can see the market has created this area and it's forming some sort of a bullish momentum. So now there's a few things I want to talk about in this video, guys. At this level now, I want you guys to think what you're going to do, and I want to share some few knowledge that I have. I want you guys to always stick to your own analysis. I'm giving you guys gems now. I'm covering psychology now. I've been on the charts. I want to cover some psychology, guys. I want you guys to stick to your own analysis. I want you to understand that basically there's a concept that is called chasing your tail. Right? Chasing your tail concept. So naturally, when you take a loss, you feel the need to make it back immediately. Nah, that is wrong, guys. There will be positions where, you need to understand that you take Forex as a journey. And whenever you want to make back the money, you are revenge trading. You're using emotions. You have to know that in Forex, you need to eliminate emotions as much as possible. Our emotions, how we are structured, like I said before, how we are structured as human beings, the market expects the opposite. We are not structured in a way that we're supposed to be good traders. We're naturally bad traders because of emotions. And the one that learns how to push away these emotions and follow their structure, follow their rules, follow their plan, they're going to be able to profit. Imagine if we had what do you guys call it again? Traffic lights? Yeah. As in SA, we call it a robot. If we had robots or traffic lights and they were not there, if we never had those things, what do you think was going to happen on the roads? It's going to be death everywhere. It's going to be a mess. So we need rules. Same thing applies in Forex. All these rules make order, and whenever there's order, there's a way forward. Same thing applies in Forex, guys. Whenever you revenge trade or whenever you overtrade, you're going to lose your money, right? This is a very common practice once you come to the Forex industry. Just putting my levels over here. I can see that the market didn't come and test this area, so the market will still sell, right? You can see the information that I taught you guys. You can see this is a very strong level here, right? This is our very big zone here. The market didn't come to a big zone. The market came to a small zone, right? This is a small zone. That is the zone strategy I taught you guys. So we're still looking for sales, right? This is a small zone. If the market came to the big zone, why the big zone? Because when it comes to the big zone, we stand a chance to break above. Once you break above, we can start looking for bullish momentum, right? It can be high. So we can see this is what previously it's a high, a lower high. The market is still lower than that high. So we're still looking for sales. Once you break this high, like I showed you, once you break this high, you can look for buys, but we're still below. We're here, so the market is still looking for sales. So the same concept works, guys. I don't want to confuse you. Strategy, man, it's going to be very powerful, guys. We break down Forex in a way that even a beginner can understand, man. Understand. So now, guys, there's a few things I want you guys to know whenever you trade Forex. There's a questioner mindset that you guys need to have. A questioner mindset, you need to adhere to your own analysis. You need to take positions that are related to your account. You need to analyze how much you have in order for you to know what you're going to do. You need to run through your risk management every time you trade a trade. You need to look at your entry confirmations, right? You need to also back test, look at the market, what it's done, in order for you to know what it's going to do. Basically, if you never review your trades, you won't improve. You understand me, guys? You must always review your trades. Look at the things you're doing. Do you have a trading plan? Because you need a trading plan. You need to have a plan. You need to follow your plan. You're going to get the results of the plan. If you don't have a plan, you're going to lose. You need a trading plan. A trading plan, there's a video we have in the channel as well talking about trading plan. And whenever you have a trading plan, you have a way forward because you are structured. If you have a structure, you're going to have structured results. But if you're just doing whatever you want, you're going to have scattered results. Your results won't be planned. You're going to lose, basically. So that's the things I want you guys to understand, right? There's so much you can take in one lesson. This is what we have. We have trends and we have zones that I've told you guys, the big zone, the small zone, right? We have highs and lows, basically. That's the structure today. I don't want to confuse you. That's all we have today. So let me look at something else. Let me look at something else, guys. I don't want to look at only currencies. Let me see if I can cover something else. Let me say, for example, we're looking at what? Nasdaq. Reset. Let me go to a high time frame like I told you guys before I start. I can see what's really happening. Oh, still here this small zone, right? We're not at our big zone. So the market is still selling. Okay, and I'm just using what I understand very quickly, and I can see that we're outside our bullish trend. Right? This is a bullish trend that we have over here. You can see another thing, guys. You can put your trend like this. How you view the market, it's your analysis. How you analyze, it's up to you. So yeah, guys, it's not very confusing. I'm just showing you guys. I'm looking at this is not currencies. This is like a different trading pair. This is indices. This is Nasdaq. I want you guys to see whatever we're teaching you guys applies everywhere. It's trading instrument. This is financial information. I can make money out of anything. I want you guys. Once you guys master the skill, you're gone. I'm telling you guys. That's what I want you guys to focus on from today. Focus on mastering the skill, and I swear to you that you're gonna be unstoppable. I'm gonna keep my chest clean. Yeah. So let me see. I can see that this side we're in a bearish trend from a bullish trend, right? We're in a bearish trend. I want to cater for most touches. Let's see for Nasdaq we're in a bearish trend, and yeah, man, the market has been going nice. And I can see from here that the market is trying to cross this level here. Once you cross this level, you can look for buys, and as long as it's still below, you can look for possible sells. The market can actually come test this low. It's a possibility. But yeah, man, we can see here we had a high, we had a higher high, we had a lower high, right? You can see some sort of a lower high. Let me go to a smaller time frame once more, guys, and see if I can get more information from this trade and see that it's trends and trends, and it's a trend that we have over here. That's basically learning how to analyze. It's basically learning how to predict the future. It's basically learning how to read the market. That's basically reading the market. The market is telling me I follow the market. The friend is your friend. The market will tell you, don't go against the market. You know, the market is king. It's a small consolidation for me. It's not enough to take a trade. I actually look at nice trades, guys. You have to also have rules for yourself, what kind of trades you take. Yeah, I mean, I can take a trade from here. I can take buys from here. And if we cross above this level, I can take buys again, right? And if you cross below this level, this is a very strong, what do you call this? It's a resistance, guys. I hope you guys are paying attention. This is a resistance. It was a strong floor. You guys see? From here, it became a resistance. The market is basically testing that out again, but as you can see, it's a floor. Once you break below it, we're looking for sells. Let me show you. Once you cross below these levels, we're looking for sells. Are you guys seeing this? Once you cross above, we can still look for buys to test this area over here, right? So for me, this is not enough to take a trade. I can take a trade from here at a low, right? At a support. This is support. This is my support. I can take a trade. So don't always rush trades. Some trades are not ready. Some are. So I can see my floor, I can see my ceiling. The first thing you need to know is your floor and your ceiling. You need to know your low, buy low, sell high. From here, I can look for sells. Right? If you cross my floor, which is my floor, becomes a ceiling, I can look for sells. If I come to the bottom here, if I come here, it becomes my ceiling, this automatically becomes my floor. I'm gonna look for buys. I'm gonna come here. So I have my rules, guys. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. I hope this video was helpful. So much I want to do so much, but I also don't want to do too much for you to a point where you don't understand. But that is the beginner strategies for you guys. That's the episode strategy. I hope you guys love the video. Episode your mentor. Be sure to check out the last updates. It's episode your mentor. Let's go.
Thank you guys for making it so far into the video, guys. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate all the love and support, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so basically, guys, for making it so far into the video, guys, we just wanted to let you know that getting the pre-sale will definitely come with a lot of benefits. You're going to be getting the cost on less than half the price. It's going to be a very big discount. You're going to get premium services, and you're going to get the full benefits of the 3.0 course. The 3.0 course will come with these major benefits, guys. We're going to cover the essentials of forex trading. You'll have a better understanding of reading price action. So basically, what we see people struggle with, we're going to also make it a very big topic. We're going to basically make a whole topic on mastery of entries and your exit. We're going to also cover the mindset of being a trader. We're going to cover the blueprints of treating your trading like a business, and also how to build a very strong trading system and to trade the ones you provided inside the course. So guys, I want you to understand that we're also going to cover the understanding of conferences. We're also going to cover risk management. It's going to be basically about risk and reward. We're going to also give you guys the steps on how to become a funded trader, and most importantly, you have to know that learning never stops in the financial financial market.
True. So basically, guys, with what my twin said, I'd like to add on by saying that we also will be having different types of modules that will cover all different types of topics regarding price action. Basically, guys, in 3.0, we'll also have FS Go strategies, trading psychology, money management, and much more. So, guys, you'll have an ability to trade and communicate with myself, FS Go team, and the whole community, guys. All right, of which will be on a day-to-day basis. Okay, and also we'll be doing weekly Zoom sessions to look around for future trading setups within the market. Okay, guys.
So basically, guys, once again, thank you so much for making it so fun to the video. This is FS Go, your mentors,
Signing out.